Throughout modern history, the Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, have carried out some of the most daring, complex, and unpredictable military operations the world has ever seen. Missions deep in hostile territory, operations under extreme secrecy, and victories against impossible odds. Each of these stories demonstrates the precision, intelligence, and courage of Israel's military forces. Today, we will uncover 5 incredible operations that left the world stunned. First on our list is Operation Entebbe, a daring and unprecedented military rescue mission that has gone down in history as one of the most audacious and successful operations ever executed. In 1976, an Air France plane carrying over 200 passengers was hijacked by a group of Palestinian and German terrorists. The plane, originally en route from Tel Aviv to Paris, was diverted to Entebbe airport in Uganda. The hijackers demanded the release of 40 Palestinians held in Israel and 13 other detainees imprisoned in Kenya, France, Switzerland, and Germany. Under the protection of Ugandan dictator Idi Amin, the terrorists held the Israeli and Jewish hostages in a heavily guarded terminal. Amin, who had a complex relationship with Israel, provided the hijackers with support, further complicating the situation. The hostages were separated, with the non-Jewish passengers being released, while the Jewish passengers faced an uncertain fate. Entebbe was 4,000 kilometers away from Israel, making a rescue mission seem almost impossible. The distance, combined with the heavily fortified position of the terrorists and the support of the Ugandan military, posed significant challenges. However, the Israeli government, led by Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, was determined to save the hostages. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, devised a bold and intricate plan codenamed Operation Thunderbolt, later known as Operation Entebbe. The mission required meticulous planning, precise execution, and an element of surprise. The plan involved flying a team of elite commandos to Uganda under the cover of darkness, using a ruse to approach the terminal unnoticed, and swiftly neutralizing the terrorists. Commandos flew to Uganda in total secrecy, using 4 Hercules transport planes. They landed at Entebbe airport under the cover of night. To avoid detection, they used a black Mercedes and Land Rovers, mimicking the convoy of Idi Amin. This allowed them to approach the terminal without raising suspicion. In a meticulously coordinated assault, the commandos stormed the terminal, neutralized the terrorists, and secured the hostages in just 90 minutes. 102 hostages were rescued, and the operation stunned the world as a symbol of precision and bravery. Tragically, the mission's leader, Yonatan "Yoni" Netanyahu, was killed in action. His leadership and sacrifice became a symbol of heroism. Operation Entebbe remains a testament to the courage and determination of those who risked their lives to save others, and it continues to be studied in military academies around the world for its strategic brilliance and execution. Next, we have Operation Opera, a mission that has gone down in history as one of the most daring and controversial airstrikes ever conducted. This unprecedented airstrike was carried out on June 7, 1981, by the Israeli Air Force. The objective was clear but incredibly risky: to destroy Iraq's Osirak nuclear reactor. The Osirak reactor, located just outside Baghdad, was believed to be on the verge of producing nuclear weapons. For Israel, this posed an existential threat that could not be ignored. At the time, Iraq was under the rule of Saddam Hussein, a leader known for his aggressive stance towards Israel. The potential for Iraq to develop nuclear weapons was a scenario that Israel could not afford to let unfold. The challenge was immense. How do you destroy a heavily guarded reactor located nearly 2,000 kilometers away, deep within enemy territory, without being detected? The mission required meticulous planning and flawless execution. 8 Israeli F-16 fighter jets, accompanied by 6 F-15s for air cover, embarked on this daring mission. They flew across hostile airspace, maintaining low altitudes to avoid radar detection. Flying at such low altitudes was incredibly dangerous, but it was the only way to ensure that the mission remained undetected until the very last moment. With pinpoint accuracy, the Israeli pilots released their bombs, hitting the reactor and causing a massive explosion. In under 2 minutes, the Osirak reactor was completely destroyed, effectively halting Iraq's nuclear ambitions. The mission was a success, but it was not without its critics. Operation Opera showcased Israel's willingness to strike preemptively to defend its future, a stance that has sparked much debate over the years. The operation remains a significant example of military precision, strategic planning, and the lengths to which a nation will go to ensure its survival. In 2007, another secret nuclear program emerged, this time in Syria. The world was already on edge with nuclear tensions rising in various parts of the globe. The discovery of this clandestine program added another layer of complexity to an already volatile international landscape. The reactor, built in the remote desert near Deir ez-Zor, was nearly invisible to the world, hidden away from prying eyes. It was a testament to Syria's determination to develop nuclear capabilities in secrecy. The location was chosen meticulously, far from populated areas and prying satellites, making it a formidable challenge for any intelligence agency to uncover. Syria guarded it with modern Russian-made air defense systems, making any strike incredibly risky. These advanced systems were designed to detect and neutralize any aerial threats, creating a protective shield around the reactor. The presence of such sophisticated defenses underscored the importance Syria placed on this facility and its strategic value. Israel combined cutting-edge intelligence and advanced electronic warfare to blind Syria's radar systems. This operation required months of meticulous planning and the integration of the latest technological advancements. Israeli intelligence agencies worked tirelessly to gather crucial information, while their electronic warfare units developed strategies to neutralize the radar systems without alerting the Syrian defenses. Under cover of night, fighter jets bombed the reactor, eliminating the nuclear threat without a trace. The precision and coordination of the strike were unparalleled, showcasing Israel's military prowess. The jets flew low to avoid detection, and the bombs were dropped with pinpoint accuracy, ensuring the complete destruction of the reactor while minimizing collateral damage. For years, the world didn't know Israel was responsible. The operation was shrouded in secrecy, with Israel neither confirming nor denying its involvement. It wasn't until much later that the details of Operation Orchard began to emerge, revealing the lengths to which Israel went to neutralize a potential nuclear threat. The international community was left in awe of the operation's success and the secrecy that surrounded it. In 2014, Hamas launched thousands of rockets from Gaza into Israeli cities, hidden in densely populated civilian areas. More dangerous were Hamas's underground tunnels used to smuggle weapons and launch surprise attacks. The IDF faced the complexities of urban combat, hidden tunnels, and international scrutiny. Using real-time intelligence and a coordinated ground, air, and naval campaign, the IDF destroyed tunnel networks and intercepted over 90% of incoming rockets with the Iron Dome. Finally, in 2021, during a fierce conflict with Hamas, Israel launched Operation Thunderbolt. Hamas had spent years building a vast underground tunnel system, nicknamed the Metro, stretching beneath Gaza. To conquer the complexity, Israel deceived Hamas into thinking a ground invasion was imminent. Fighters fled into the tunnels, where the IDF struck with unparalleled precision, collapsing much of the underground network. It was a masterclass in strategy and deception. These 5 operations, Entebbe, Opera Orchard, Protective Edge and Thunderbolt, represent the IDF's ability to adapt, plan and succeed in the face of impossible odds. Whether deep in enemy territory or against unseen threats, these missions left a mark on history. If you enjoyed learning about these extraordinary missions, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories of military strategy and history. Thank you for watching.